Good morning. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Again, I will say to you, if you are thinking about buying or thinking about selling, it is an amazing time. It is actually a perfect time to be a buyer or seller. Here are some things to look for and questions to ask if you are thinking about either buying or selling anytime soon. If you're thinking about buying, you want to be represented with a realtor. I will tell you this, I do know plenty of realtors who charge a fee. They charge consultation fees. They may charge you a fee to go show houses. They may charge you just different fees. Remember, we are all self-employed, self-contracted as realtors, which means we run our own business, we set our own rules, and we can charge whatever another person is willing to pay us. People have the misconception that commission is something that is set in stone. It is absolutely not. Commission is negotiated between the realtor and the person they have hired to use. All right? So remember that. With me, this is something that I never do. I never charge a fee up front. If I don't find you something to buy or sell, I don't get paid. Simple as that. And I take that risk. I am confident in my skills enough to know that I'm going to get paid. Now, if you're a buyer, I might end up showing you multiple houses until you find the perfect home for you. But when we close on it, I'm going to get paid. And it'll come off the proceeds of the sale of the home or the land that you're purchasing. That's how it works. So if I go to meet with you to sell your house, I'm charging you nothing up front, which means I'm paying for all the marketing, all the advertising, all the signs, all the time that I spend trying to get it sold. And you do not pay me a single penny unless I close on your home, which means I am trying to sell it for the maximum amount of money possible in the shortest amount of time possible so that I get a check. It's a job. That's how I get paid, right? So I'm not going to... I had a realtor told me last week, which baffled my mind. Now, you know, before I was in real estate, I was a teacher. I absolutely love teaching, and I love teaching sellers and buyers how to do what they need to do to reach their goals, which means when I meet with you as a seller, I am going to prepare you to prepare your home to make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time, which means you're going to get a list of recommendations to prepare your home to sell. I had a realtor say to me last week, yeah, but not everybody is going to listen to me like they listen to you. Listen, it's all about expectations. It's all about being proactive, and it's all about how you present it. I'm not presenting to a seller in a bossy way at all. I'm saying to the seller, you hired me because I'm the expert in getting your house sold. You hired me because you trust me to get your house sold for the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time possible. You trust me that I know what buyers are looking for, and therefore I'm going to give you a list of to-dos to get your home looking amazing so that when my professional photographer and videographer shows up at your house, it looks amazing. First impressions are huge. And so everything that I tell you to do is absolutely not a directive. It is a recommendation. If you choose not to do it, that's your choice. But I will tell you, I've closed now, in the 4.5 years I've been a realtor, over 300 transactions. I've never had a single person say to me, I'm not going to do that. I mean, that would be silly. Because as a seller, you want to sell your house and you want to get the most amount of money possible in the shortest amount of time possible. So you're going to do the recommendations that I give you, right? And what I find is this. 99% of sellers, when they get started on the list of to-dos, they always exceed my expectations. I am always so proud of them. When I see those houses in pictures, it always just blows me away every single time. And we're always so proud to see it when it hits the market. It happens every single time. So that realtor said to me, not everybody's gonna do what you tell them to do. Bull. And if I show up at your house and your house is filthy, your house is cluttered, if your house is just not show ready and not picture ready, guess what? And you tell me that you're not going to do it, which that's never going to happen. So anybody that calls me to go list their house has watched my videos, they've seen me, they know my reputation. But if it would happen, then I would just simply say, well, good luck selling your house, because I'm not going to list it. I only list properties that I'm very, very proud to list. So when it hits the market, you've done all the things to do, and of course it's going to sell. You hire me. I had a seller a couple of weeks ago say to me, I had all kinds of people, all kinds of realtors call me and say they would list my house for this discounted commission so that they could get the listing. Guys, listen, if you want a discount realtor, go hire yourself one, and you're going to get what you pay for. That's absolutely true. I guarantee you, I'm not discounting my commission. I'm valuable, and you will save, or you will make tenfold what you're paying me in the commission. You will make tenfold more than you will make with a discount realtor, because I promise you one thing. If that realtor is so hard up for work and so pitiful that they need to discount their commission, and they can't negotiate with you on the best commission for your house, what else are they not negotiating on, right? So if you call me and you say, am I going to lower my commission? I'm telling you right now, the answer is no, because you're going to get every single penny back and then some, paying me full commission, which you're not paying it to me up front. I'm getting it off the sale of the house, which means I'm going to work my tail off to market your house and to get you the absolute most amount of money possible in the shortest amount of time, because my commission rate is based on the price of your house that sells. So if a realtor is offering to discount their commission to get your business, what you want to know is what else are they saving on, right? Are they using their cell phone to take pictures? Listen, I have an iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I guarantee you I'm not using my iPhone to take pictures of any listing. And I don't care if it's $78,000 listing or $1 million listing. I am hiring a professional photographer and videographer every single time, which means when your house hits the market, it's going to look like $1 million. I'm not using my cell phone. Those discount realtors are using their cell phones to take pictures. They're not paying a professional sign company to put a sign in the front yard, so a lot of those signs are just little pitiful looking signs in the front yard that you can barely see. They're not doing open houses. They're not doing marketing. They're not being followed by tens of thousands of people on their real estate pages because they're shy and they don't want to get out front. So is that the kind of person that you want to hire? That's up to you. Remember, when you're looking to hire a realtor, you're looking for someone who has a following, first of all, is known, liked, and trusted, and who is going to get your listing out everywhere. One advantage of hiring me is that my company is a national syndicated company, which means when I list your home or your property, it is getting syndicated nationwide to every website you could possibly imagine. So if your house is for sale on IOTA and somebody Googles houses for sale on IOTA, listen, it's going to show up far and wide. Not just Zillow, not just Realtor.com, not just Trulia, not just HomesForSale.com, but literally everywhere, okay? And that's the difference between a local company and a nationally based company. So that's something to keep in mind also. Not to mention, all the people following my real estate page on Facebook are always looking for what's going to be listed next. And so that's a huge advantage also, all right? Y'all enjoy this weather. It is an amazing time to be a buyer or seller. If you are thinking about buying, I absolutely say get yourself a realtor who is great at negotiating, who loves real estate, who is not in it part-time, who is not your nanny. This is business. And so when you're looking for a realtor, you're looking for someone who is going to be on your side to help you get the most amazing deal as a buyer. And that's not always just price. Because after the sale price, you're talking about negotiations with inspections and all kinds of other things that go into it before it gets to the closing table, all right? As a seller, know this. hire a realtor to help you get the absolute most amount of money for the price, but you also hire a realtor to keep you safe and to keep your children safe. If your kids get home after school to a house that has a regular for sale sign in the front yard, and or you listed your house all over Facebook or Marketplace or whatever the case may be, think about this. How many people now know your house is for sale, now know the address, and now know that you're working when your children get home from school to an empty house? Think about that. The difference between a regular for sale sign and a regular for sale by owner is this. If there's a real estate sign in the front yard, everyone, no matter how dumb they are, knows that you cannot just show up at the house and knock at the door. You must call the number on the sign, or if you saw it on Zillow or Realtor.com, you must call that number to schedule a showing. And that makes it safer. And also this, how do you know if your house is listed for sale by owner, this person says, I want to buy your house, that they are really, truly pre-approved, which means they've been screened and they've been approved, and that means they can afford your house. Not that they think they can afford their house, but that they absolutely know without a shadow of a doubt that they can, in fact, afford your house. When I list your house, no one's walking on the property unless they are pre-approved, which means they have the money and they've been screened. That's a huge thing. Okay, and or if they pay in cash, they have proof of funds. All right, so just think about the safety issue alone. That's enough, and that should scare you, especially if you have little kids that come home after school to an empty house. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy this weather, and remember, I would love to represent you. If you're in the buying market or the selling market, I am never too busy for you. If you are my client, you will feel like you are my #1 only client every day. That's a guarantee. Y'all have a great day.